Good morning and welcome to Moopsy in the Morning for March the 21st, 2024. I am the Moopsy Mom, and today Taz is with us, and Ed is with us. Yay! It's the Taz and Ed show. It should be the Tad and Ed show, and I'll go take some ibuprofen and go back to bed for an hour. So I moved a little bit further south than I was living before and a little bit further east, and it knocked almost half an hour out of my drive time. So instead of getting home at like 11:30, I think I got home at 10:45 last night. 10:55 last night. But still, that's a half an hour less driving, which is kind of nice.
Yeah. Teleporters aren't here soon enough.
Please. Oh, no. Yeah, I mean, I would go to class twice a week. I would go for longer classes if it was just a matter of boop and you're there. And maybe they could take away the ouchies when you're transported. Can you imagine that? Get in the transporter, you get to the grocery store, but all your aches and pains disappear.
Right?
I would pay serious money for that. I don't care if I've died and become a new person sometimes. Just make it stop hurting. No worries, I'd be scared of using a transporter and being disassembled. Does anybody remember Galaxy Quest and their attempts with the transporter? It exploded.
Right? Or, Star Trek, the motion picture.
Yeah, what we got didn't live long. Oh yeah, we can have fun with our transporters. Well, of course, okay, I'm going to put you down there. I've got to get a different game chair. This is a very nice game chair, and it's kind of a bucket seat. The two edges come up that supports your hips. But right now I need a big, comfy seat where I can cross my legs because it all hurts. It all hurts. Good morning, Chris.
I opted for a home theater recliner.
Oh, really?
From Sam's Club.
Is it good? Does it work?
Yeah. I mean, it's 4 years old and it kind of broke in places because I'm a big guy, but it still works and supports me and rather comfortable.
Well, this is a very nice gaming chair. My husband bought it for me. Oh my gosh. 4 years ago? 3.5 years ago was my Christmas present in 2020. And it's a very nice chair. They actually had to send two of them because there's a cover over the mechanism for reclining it. And for some reason they sent me covers for the right side. Two of them, but none for the left.
Yeah, and they don't have spare parts for just a single thing, so they send you an entirely new unit.
Yes, and asked me to send the old one back.
Sometimes they just say, keep it.
Well, no, they wanted it back, so I did it the easy way. I just dug out the one piece from the new one, made sure it fit, and sent the new chair back to them. I wasn't going to disassemble it. It took me like 4 hours to put together. Yes, I was in the apartment at that point, and I had a screwdriver, a Phillips screwdriver, a set of hex wrenches, and a hammer. And if it wasn't getting built with that, it wasn't getting built. Or, as I have learned since then, when you have something that has to be built and you cannot build it, and you've tried, you put everything in your car, and you go to work, and you go up to the head of production and go, Woody, I can't put this together. Can you help me? And he's like, put it over here. And then he comes up like 2 minutes later going, I put it back in your car. It's all put together. Clearly, people who know what they're doing are just amazing.
Right.
I had to disassemble something, and he's like, forklift. I'm like, what? And he goes, forklift, and drops the forklift on it. Well, yep, that disassembled it. He made sure it wasn't something I wanted to keep. It was an old dresser I wanted to get rid of. It was a junky dresser, missing stuff, and it needed new drawer slides, and if I put in new drawer slides, I'd have to do this and then that, and I'm just like, no. I'm just destroying it. May have to go get more coffee at some point here. All right, so I have disruptor damage in space, I have polaron damage in space, and I have harvest materials in space.
Senketi ship space, Talon Sky, and Tetan damage space.
Okay, sounds like we're doing some spacey stuff. If we've got Zenkethi in space, sounds like a Zenkethi front to me.
Yep, I've got 5 Zenkethi ships.
Perfect.
I'm going to re-roll the 2 Iconian TFOs.
Hold on, what are Iconian TFOs? Hold on a sec. Let's see if there's anything we can do in there. Well, we could do Gateway.
True.
Gateway's not bad. We could do Gateway twice. We could do
Okay,
Gateway
fine.
once now and once tonight.
Then I'm definitely re-rolling the Voth on ground in the battle zone.
Oh yeah, you cannot re-roll that one fast enough.
See what I get.
If you, what?
500,000 phaser damage in space.
Oh, perfect. Perfect. Could not do better.
Oh, how are the Hellspawn?
They are very well. My son came over after work to be with them. So I had fed them dinner about 3 o'clock, and he came over and fed them some of the duck jerky, which is the new thing from It's Walmart. Yeah, it's Walmart. They have, unlike the pet food store, they have real jerky for dogs. And it's not this processed, pulverized, ground up, and then jerkified gorp. It's real, pieces of turkey and duck that they couldn't use in production of food. And they dry it, and dogs love it. And
Like pig ear.
Yeah, it's like pig ear, except I really don't want to do pig ears for the little one, because way too much salt for a little dog. Probably too much salt for a big dog. Let's see, Lumari's has Lucari TFO. I don't know what we've got for Lucari TFOs. That's usually the one I reroll. But it's in Kethy front, so we'll get one of them. And Undine ships.
So, according to, I think it's SFX magazine and all, they were in early production for season 6 of Discovery when they got the notice that
there wasn't a
would be
season
the
6. Yes.
Yeah.
That's not a surprise. A lot of times, they go into something with the assumption we're moving forward. Is everybody ready to do a little Zenkethi front if I key this up?
Yeah.
Okay. Click on button. There we go. Weewoo?
Weewoo.
Wondering why they decided to kill it. I can think of quite a few reasons. Without being snarky. Polaron. Let's see if I have anything Polaron. I wonder if I have any Polaron weapons. We'll see in the next moment. But usually it comes down to profitability. What does it cost them compared to what they make on it?
I'm pretty sure it had something to do with the strikes and them going, let's cut it while we can.
Yeah.
But Viacom CBS is really good at making Michael Burnham cry, and killing us season 6 definitely did that.
Well, Paramount's not in a really strong position financially. So if something isn't making them money, they're going to just
They'll only be worse if they join up with Warner Brothers Discovery.
They're looking at somebody else I heard recently. I can't remember who's got a bid in for them, or who is at least in preliminary discussions with them.
I got a bomb.
You got a bomb? You need some help?
Sure. Could use some cover. Going over to the swing here.
I'm behind you.
Yeah, Warner Brothers Discovery is in hot water again.
Yes, they are.
Now, Stephen King is upset that they've yet to even give a release date for the new Salem's Lot.
Wow. I read Salem's Lot, and that is a scary book.
Right? I read the dark half when I was like 8 or 9, and my mom's like, wait, you understood that? It's like, Yeah. Probably revisit it.
Did you blow this thing up? Yes, you did. Okay. I got wrapped up. Okay, there's my disruptor damage.
Give me a
Heading back
sec.
to the base. Oops, no.
Cut this audio down a bit. Yeah, it's better. You saying?
I was asking if you'd blown up the base.
Oh, yes.
It's still there is the problem. You never can tell with this one. I wish that once you blew up the base, it would stay blown up.
Right.
Excuse me.
Okay, got another bomb.
Okay, I'm giving Taz some cover here, so. Not that he needs it, but I need the damage. It's all yours, Taz.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm following you. Oops, where are you going?
Going over to the circle on the,
Well, fuck. Only 2 Zinkevli bases remain.
Do you still have a bomb?
Yep. Gotta find a, target.
There is one in the 3 o'clock position.
Got this one over here.
Man, maybe I should stay home today. Oh, no, I can't. What am I saying?
No one wouldn't blame you if you did.
We have customers coming in today for a thing. Which they didn't tell me about till yesterday. And I'm like, do I need to get them food? We'll just take them out for lunch. Okay, good.
Only 1 Zinkevli base left.
Well, I'm there at the Zenkethi base, waiting patiently. And there's the Dreadnought. And Taz has a bomb, so this will be a good day.
All Zinkevli bases destroyed. They have a dreadnought. Right to the
Yeah, don't worry about that Dreadnought.
with Zinkevli in the
Dreadnought is gone. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I wasn't around much yesterday.
Let's see. Obi-Wan says, wait, they're dropping the ball on King's Story? I was looking forward to that. I don't know what King's Story is. Well, they concluded season 5, right? Or
No. He's talking about Salem's Lot.
Oh, Salem's Lot.
Yeah.
That king.
Yeah.
They have lately, Hollywood in general has lately come up with this idea of we do something, we produce it, and then we just bail on it and use it as a tax loss.
Yep.
Which you can do a few times, but long run, it's not a good move.
No. It's what we call the producer's trick.
Yeah.
You
Sell
With
500% of the shares.
exactly. If using the right amount of creative bookkeeping, you can make more with a flop than a hit.
Yep. Obi-Wan says that's not new. No, of course that's not new. Thank you, Lumers.
Yeah, definitely not new, but it is more egregious as of late.
Yeah, I was going to say they are absolutely blatant with it lately.
I'm a little out of date, but the last estimate was Warner Brothers Discovery had somewhere around 3.4 billion in tax write-offs. I think it was across everything.
see. Seeing little bits of it. Write-offs revealed. There we go. 1 billion. 800 million to 1 billion. Oh, an additional 800 million to 1 billion.
Yeah. From November of last year, it was Bloomberg said it was somewhere between 2 billion and 2.5. It's closer to 4 now.
Some of these are shows they're going to sell off to third parties, but some are just started and bailed on.
Yeah. Some things are things that they've just completely shelved.
Yeah.
And then some of things are they've up and completely deleted. It's gotten so bad that Capitol Hill has looked at him like going, WTF?
I don't think so.
Then there was talks of Viacom CBS merging with Warner Brothers Discovery, and that would kick things down the can and then allow them to go, we're a completely different organization.
Yeah. But once you get Capitol Hill looking at something, as long as it's interesting for them, they're not going to drop it unless they get affected. And since they're not, to a huge extent, directly related with Hollywood stuff, it's a good candidate for them.
Yep. It'd be interesting to see if the other deal goes through with Paramount. Not Paramount, CBS.
Mm-hmm.
If we could get both Star Trek and Quantum Leap in the same house.
That would be interesting. So good morning, Stargate Wars. How are you?
Hey, Stargate.
So I'm
I
curious.
wanted to state.
Go ahead.
State something. CBS Viacom doesn't exist anymore. It's Paramount. That's the global is the official name. They rebranded themselves after the merger.
Oh, they've rebranded themselves so many times. It's just
but that's the current name they're going by.
Chris doesn't like Quantum Leap. Id.
I have not actually
the original or the new.
I don't know. I love the original. Hated the last episode.
Yeah.
I've watched maybe 10 minutes of the first episode of the new Quantum Leap.
Id likes the new one. So if I have to talk semi-nice about Discovery for you, Chris, you have to be semi-nice about Quantum Leap.
Hey.
You don't have to be full-blown nice.
Hey, for Discovery Season 5, we get to see the TNG ship.
That's not a good enough reason to watch it.
I don't care. It's a fact that it's accurate. Its outer hull is the exact same shape still.
I'm still not going to watch it for that. Somebody will clip it. I'll see it on Star Trek Online, or I'll see it in YouTube, and that's as close as I have to get. I watched that for 3 seasons. 1 was horrible. 2, because DT made me do it. So did Al Rivera. And I watched 3 because I love Noah. But the only episode I liked episodes I liked were the Noah episodes, and then I could be done with it. I hate Michael Burnham. And it's not, I hate the actress, I hate the way they created the character. And I'm so worried that Section 31 is not going to have better character development.
But you want Discovery?
Pardon? Yeah, Discovery.
Only question at this point is, which century shall it be in?
Also,
I don't know. There's been an argument that they shouldn't put it in the 32nd century.
It's definitely not going to be.
I think about the safest they can put Giorgio in is probably the 24th century. Because of how easy it is to go from one universe to the other at that point.
But I also kind of wish they'd move away from the mirror universe storylines. It was great with DS9, and it was interesting a little bit with Discovery, but I think it's been done too much now.
Right.
Yeah, and from what we've
So-
seen of season 5, we know at least there's going to be some kind of mirror ship involved. If the UI elements on consoles are anything to go by.
But as we've seen, there could be some room for more Confederation stories. Yes, it's an aborted timeline, but that's never stopped, things like Sela from happening.
Yeah. Chris asks, do the leaks say which TNG ship or ships?
It was featured in the damn trailers. Just about every Discovery Season 5 trailer shows the ship's outer appearance. The Romulan scout ship.
Defuri is not... Oh, in the game, Defuri is the Borg ground planet. I thought you meant in canon there.
Yeah.
I.e., it's a ship that's already in Stowe. As basically the captain's yacht for the Romulan faction.
Okay. Well, getting back to the important stuff, I know we did one Zenkethi front. Did you guys get your Zenkethi ships?
Yes.
Did people get sufficient damage?
Yes.
I think we
My
need
green level and my red level will go done. I just need the 2 Iconian TFOs.
Okay, you guys good with the gateway to Grethor?
Sure.
Which mission takes you there instantly? You should have a transwarp shortcut there to Defuri.
Yes, I am dumb. Thank you.
No, you're not dumb.
A little bit dumb.
Hey,
And
it's
Chris, it's a science
Wee-woo?
vessel
Wee-woo.
variant.
it's 6 in the morning. Hey, you're not dumb. It's 6 in the morning.
You're undercaffeinated.
Yeah, you're insufficiently caffeinated.
It's 3:23 in the morning, and I'm
Yeah.
absolutely
See-
caffeinated enough.
Yeah, I had
There's-
my trip back from Illinois to Indiana perfectly timed for caffeine with the last, not this trip, but 2 trips ago, which is a coffee on the way out. You get there, you drink water. As soon as you leave the dojo, you slam 2 iced teas. That'll get you all the way back to the truck stop where you buy iced tea or coffee. Walk around for 5 minutes. When you're doing the 2 iced teas, you also take a caffeine pill. So you're kind of alive at the truck stop. 1 more iced tea, and by the time you get home, it's just fading out. So now I have to reset all of that stuff, and I'm paying for it this morning with the, oh god, there's not enough coffee. Speaking of, when we're done here with Grethor, I'm going to run downstairs and pour another cup. Who's going left? Who's going right?
I'll go right.
Chris, it's to do with an episode where the Romulans end up, it should be the phased cloaked vessel membership.
Oh,
Yeah, it was the Romulan vessel with the experimental phased cloak that blew up and then turned to Geordie, Ro, and a Romulan out of phase.
I'm going to go left with Lemuri's.
That is a good episode.
That is a good episode. I need to go back and watch them.
Almost as good as the one with the ambassador who turns out to be a Romulan double agent.
Yeah, Miss Vulcan.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, the one that dies. The one that dies on the transporter.
Mm-hmm.
I'm using air quotes here.
Our reinforcements are inbound.
Like, it's almost a trope that I can't trust any female Vulcan I see.
Plus, there would have been subtle evolutionary changes between the two. species that the transporters should have easily spotted that.
Well, you wouldn't have that many evolutionary changes in a period of a couple thousand years. You would have some, yes.
Yeah, but there's also ways of masking it. And as the Federation is rather trusting, they can, they weren't going out screening for it.
Yeah, but...
And at the time, that was... And before that, that was pre-Section 31.
The troop transports from the starbase are moving toward the planet.
Does anybody need to get the ships, or are we just here to do the TFO? Obi-Wan says, I've had enough caffeine and fermented potatoes. I like it phrased that way.
I'm curious about the Dyson ship. What faction is it going to be leaning towards, or is it going to be something that leans towards none of them?
Good question. I always have this mental assumption it's going to be Federation.
Well, that would be the usual safest assumption.
Yeah, just from our little experience with Dyson ships, they do tend to have the cleaner interior lines, the bridge and everything feel much more Federation than anything else.
But
that's
like
just
the
me.
Romulan one the most better. Its lines look a lot better than
I love the
its
lines
Federation
of
and the Klingon
Romulan ships.
counterparts.
You didn't ask which ones we like the most. That's a different question.
Oh, I got...
If we're talking about ships for terms of pretty, give me a Romulan ship any day.
But at least it already confirms one thing. We know the ship is a science vessel in whichever way they decide to lean its design towards. Although I'd be laughing if they give us not a bundle with 9 ships.
I would be amazed if they give us a bundle with 9 ships.
Well, it could be built the same way that they did the T6 and T5 temporal ships, where the appearance of the ship was the only difference between the versions.
When can we get that prototype sideways Romulan ship from Lower Decks?
That'd be good.
Hell, I want them to give us the medium-sized Runman Warbird from Stranger Worlds.
If we can get that,
cruiser-sized one.
Can we get the upside down, the quote again, upside down variants?
You mean the one that was based on Probert's original?
Yeah, the original design for the Enterprise, where the saucer is, what should be currently up is down. Because there are some pretty ships that look even better if you flip them.
This is
Give
true.
them the Akira class look.
Can you imagine if you had a captain who had a good sense of humor and insisted they always fly upside down? Just to mess with other people.
Like,
100% agreed.
honestly, the Oberth would look amazing upside down.
Yes. Obi-Wan writes here, I mean, why not the Orville ship? Works for me. We have one ship that's vaguely Orvillian.
You do.
It's the,
And
what,
quite
the
a few
Vulcan?
Star Wars based.
Yeah, but yeah,
Heck,
Star Wars.
Are you thinking of the one that's more Stargate based?
The Section 31, sorry, not the Section 31, the 32nd century shuttlecraft are very...
Oh, yes, fair enough.
They scream Orville to me.
Did they ever do another season with Orville?
Nope.
I believe the next one is supposed supposedly on the way. I know it's
Okay.
written and done. I don't know that it's
Yeah.
been in production.
Yeah, the strikes
Written.
did cause
Yeah,
some
exactly.
delay.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because they just finished the season, and then the strike
strike hit,
interrupted
right.
the whole beginning of the next season.
Right. Yeah.
Ugh.
COVID and the strike. Speaking of COVID and the strike, which sounds like a TV show, we've started banding up an idea about doing a Star Trek online convention in the fall.
Oh, it's like who did that? Friggin' QuakeCon at home. They did that. That was really cool.
Yeah, we did one back in 21. Yeah, 21. We did one,
Nice.
and that was fun. And I want to say it was either Q or somebody else's suggesting that we could all band together and all of the streamers cover part of it, so nobody has to do the 48 hours straight alive, which was really challenging. And the devs came in on it, so we had Nick and Scott and Mike joined us for it, so we might be able to get some participation from them again if we did it.
I'm sure me and Mike could geek out over Takusatsu and Power Rangers and everything.
Oh God.
I just don't like bugging the man.
The troop transports from the starbase.
Well, he and I both love Kamen Rider.
Yep.
So, I mean, we got nerdy stuff we can talk about. Might be able to hit up a few people, too, to join us who are well-known in the nerd community and Trek communities.
I'd happily try to stream with anyone that wants to be part of that.
Yeah. Well, I'll
Fun.
start sending out some information as soon as we're done with DNICon. Because I'm just trying to figure out, I still have to put together my Moopsy corpses for it.
I'd love to make it out for some of these events, but I'm pretty far from all of you guys.
Well, DNICon is close, and it's also very inexpensive, relatively speaking, compared to, like, Star Trek Las Vegas. Which,
yeah. Well,
yeah.
for me, that's cheap because I'm in Cali, so that's a very
well,
close
it's
flight.
the fact that we do the table there, and a table is a couple $1,000, and
Yeah.
internet's another couple thousand, and power's another couple thousand, and then airfare and hotels and food and costumes and equipment, and yada yada. It gets real expensive real fast.
Adds up real quick. Yeah.
Yeah. Airfare is keeping me from DNI Con.
Yeah.
It's like,
I did buy a lottery ticket, so if I won the $858 million from the lottery last night,
So we all get all the ships.
yeah, we're set. Everybody's set. Because I'm going to buy Dika or Cryptic or whoever it is and just take it over. All right, 2-minute break because I'm going to go pour another cup. I really need it. I'll be right back. I will put the headset down carefully because Saab complains I drop it too hard.
I need Terran's Crown. Where is a good place for that?
I'll be right back.
Oh, I'm so stupid. Tetron damaged ground. Whoops.
I'm back. What have we got left here? We have another Iconian, but we can probably do that tonight if we need to. Or later today.
I need some Lucari TFOs.
I'm hissing. We did the Lucari TFO. There's only one valid Lucari TFO, and that's in Kathy Front. I suppose how many do you need?
Makes grumpy face.
3?
Yeah.
Oh god, that's a reroll in my opinion. I'm not doing
I
that.
rerolled the other one already.
But we
It was already bad. I don't like this one either.
Maurice, you need one more. Which one? Lucari?
No, don't say that, because then it makes me want to do part of mine. I could just re-roll it.
Gravity
That's all I have to do
kills
already.
is not cool. No, Gravity Kills sucks. Gravity Kills
Gravity
sucks.
sucks.
We could do Draenor Gauntlet. We're so used to doing Peril over Pavo, and it's the same thing as Draenor Gauntlet.
Yeah, that's not so bad.
You guys okay with doing Draenor Gauntlet?
Yeah.
And then we
Okay,
just
I'm
wait
back.
for the 30 minutes to go out and redo Zenkethy Front.
I'll re-roll. Hold on. Let me see what
No,
I
don't re-roll. We've already done one.
I don't log in often enough to make that the lithium really worth anything.
Yeah, but Lemurius has to do another one, so...
Yeah, but then I still have 2. I don't want to log in for that.
Oh, that's right. You weren't in the team. That's why. Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Re-roll that sucker.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to do Draenor Gauntlet. I'm not doing Gravity Kills. I'm sorry. Well, okay, so here's the thing, Chris. I've got a big ship with really high inertia. So as soon as I get into the grav well, I don't have the ability to move out fast enough because I have to kill the inertia. So what I wind up doing is sitting back and just defending the base, which is fine. But that puts the pressure on everybody else.
Weewoo?
We
Yeah, 3 Lucaris is an insta reroll for me. I don't have another ship equipped to do it. Yeah, and I know that's on the list. For those of you who got my mini message last night, which is a couple of you, there is a bigger plan afoot here, which might make my life a little bit easier.
Destroy Herc fighters. Oh, that I can get that in.
Oh, that's easy. Yeah, we could do a swarm for that one. How many?
Starbase 1 or Swarm or there's a bunch.
Starbase 1 doesn't have Herc fighters.
So
No,
there's one-
sorry, no, the other one, the one that spawns all the things really quick.
So there's a
Gauntlet?
line.
No, not Gauntlet. I forget.
Home spawns a heck of a lot of them.
Yeah, home does.
It's kind of my default. We didn't get Taz in this one? There he is. There he
Although
is.
the gamma.
Okay.
And then Tet Ground, but I can do that later, I guess.
Yeah,
So there's a
Chris loves his ground stuff, so we usually do that later.
I gotta do the heal one too. That's the.
Yeah, if you haven't done your if you haven't done your heal teammates thing, we will team up for that one tonight. Can't remember how we did it last time, but it was really effective.
I mean, I get it done in randoms pretty fast. I'm not worried. What, it's got a day and a half? I don't know.
A day and 5 hours, so.
we have 2 of the Spartan plasma swords here.
Yes, we do.
That's probably my second favorite 32nd century ship.
Oh, the Halo swords?
Yeah.
Nice.
I think it was WC who called them sugar tongs.
That show's weird.
My other favorite one is the one that looks like a doorstop.
Doorstop. Like the little triangular wedgy thing?
Yeah.
Don't know which ship that is.
I have one. I just can't think of the name of it.
The one from Discovery, I think?
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Oh, what's his face? This ship.
Kind of looks like the Defiant with quad nacelles.
Oh. Yeah, Mama, you have it.
I have
Don't worry
it?
about that.
Guns are ready.
No.
Yeah, the
Pretty sure. It's one of the better ships too.
the Curry class.
Chris says Merlin Dread? Marion Dread? Dreadnought, I presume?
Yeah.
And we're not ignoring you, Chris. We love you. I'm just activating things. I promise I won't touch them when it gets important. Me and my dread engineering cooties. See, Chris, we love you.
So there's a quote from Stephen Hawkins of Rhode Island from 1776
Okay.
that it's a medicinal fact that rum gets a man's heart started in the morning.
Yeah.
I like to say instead of rum, it's caffeine.
Oh, yeah.
Picking up multiple enemy signals on sensor.
It most definitely is caffeine. All in all, I don't drink a lot of caffeine compared to what I used to, which would be coffee all day long. I'll have 2 cups when I'm here, because I only make 2 cups. And then I get to the office and the coffee isn't that good, so I might make a cup and just kind of reheat it throughout the day. So I don't get the caffeine withdrawal. You know, if you miss it the first thing in the morning, but I cannot get my day started without a cup of coffee. I think it's more habit than anything else, though, at this point. So I know that you can time gate on Paralover Pavo. Can you time gate on this one too? Step out and do it as an AFK? Or is there...
After the first section, yes.
Okay, wow. So it
you
really
could-
is just a reskin then.
Yeah, if you just clean out that first spawn
Mm-hmm.
and then you go park.
Not that we would ever do that. But I would imagine if you... It's one way to do 3 Lucari TMFOs,
Right.
she said. Not that she would ever do that. It's easier
Now
to
the question is, can you
reload it.
private this? I
Yeah,
think so.
you can private this one.
Yeah.
There's only a few you can't private.
Yeah.
Or private and solo. You can private almost everything.
Yeah, well, with the competitive ones are an example of ones you can't.
Do the competitive ones...
Require 10 people.
But you can still private them, can't you?
Nope.
Because you can't
Use
put
your
together a
roll.
party of 10?
Nope. Nope. They do not show up.
You're right, they do not. But Crystalline Catastrophe does, and that requires a party of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It does, yeah, we did it the
But-
other day.
but yeah,
Yeah,
but the competitive ones require 2 5-man teams.
so
at
does
least.
Crystalline Catastrophe.
Yeah, but Crystalline Catastrophe doesn't require you to set the team's numbers up.
But you could create a private and set up your teams. There's no good reason that you can't do it.
No, I mean in the actual private section where you have to actually change the team number.
Right, but you could do that if they put it there. I mean, In private, you've got the ability to assign a team number. Yeah, you can
but
assign a
for
team number. It's
some-
easy.
But for some reason, they decided not to.
Well, yeah, that's a whole different reason, but practically speaking, you could do it if they put
Right.
it in there.
You could populate it with NPCs.
Yeah. There's a way to do it.
Where are the Herc fighters again?
Herc fighters could either be in Swarm or in the second section of Home. And I think it's at the end of, before you get to Gamma Quadrant, I think there's a couple of episodes that are in the Zenkethi arc. There's a bunch of Herc fighter heavy episodes.
If it's space, home, the first section of it is space.
Yeah, well, you're right.
Yeah, space.
Is it future?
It's only when you want to kill ground targets, it's the second part.
Right.
Right. You are correct. Which episode has got a ton? The first one where we meet the Herc frigates. It's not Renegade's Regret, is it?
But they're in the patrols? I don't remember.
In the patrols, the only thing with Herc frigates is Swarm. Oh, sorry, not patrols episodes. I don't think there's a patrol that does Herc frigates.
Okay.
Okie
And it's
dokie.
usually easy to get the 60 done in home, so
Yeah.
long as you are. When you get to the dreadnought point, you don't attack it directly. Let it spawn additional.
Yeah, so the, what is it, Rapiture assemblies will continue to generate the swarmers. The thing with doing Swarm is you get the team kill counts. So if you go into it with a team, just queue up for it, you will get the count from everybody. So getting 30 or 60 is no big deal, because you get everybody's. Lemuri says, so I started doing New Frontiers the other day and met the Zenkethi on the ground for the first time. I didn't realize how cute they were. They are turtles. They are just plain old turtles. Turtles all the way down.
I'm looking
Cool,
forward to next week's Muds bundle.
We need a Moopsy combat pet.
Moopsy! Yeah, we absolutely need a Moopsy. I need an actual Moopsy for the convention, or two of them.
And
I was going to get one, but I'm
reminded me
pretty
of-
sure somebody will steal it if they see it, so.
Right.
And you just
Good.
reminded me. I need to buy. I'm starved.
I would definitely not bring a Master of Replica 1 to a convention. Just leave it sitting there.
It's not a TNI, or sorry, it's not a Star Trek convention, but it will be Star Trek heavy. And people will know Moopsy, and Moopsy will disappear. And I will be annoyed. And I realize we're going to DNICon, which is Diversity and Inclusivity Convention, but it's run by Sean Farrick, who does Star Trek Culture, is that it? Trek Culture? And he used to bring Gaze in Space to all the Star Trek conventions, and he decided when they stopped doing the official conventions, he'd do his own, which is what this is.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, it is. And we were going to go last year, and we had everything all set up, and then stuff happened in my life, so I couldn't go, so we're going this year.
Yeah.
And we will have a Star Trek Online booth. Our unofficial booth. Well, our official booth, but unofficially Star Trek Online. And I've got some Eagle Moss minis to give away. And I've got some Star Trek game stuff to give away from Cryptic Guys.
Wonder if I can fleece Elon Musk into getting me to Philadelphia.
Worth a try. I mean, what's the worst you can do? You can
Shoot
say
your shot,
no.
bud.
I mean, with the billions of dollars he's pumping into the community down here,
Yeah, go for it. I mean,
Check
I've
his schedule and see, hey, can I get a lift? If you're already going to Philly, right?
yeah, really. It's just Philly, easy peasy.
The ship is so drifty.
It's funny. It's big news every time he's rolling through town in his Cybertruck.
Starting to see more and more of those around the Bay Area.
Really.
Very goofy looking.
Tons of Teslas around here, but none of the trucks. And this is a town that loves its trucks.
It's a shame there's still too much of quality control issues with those damn things.
Oh, piffle. Quality. Yeah, sorry, cars
That's
are
American.
quite
What are you
right.
talking about?
Details. Details.
I'm just meaning the body work
Don't be
alone.
silly. American
is-
cars
Right.
are always full of quality.
Right? They're like, make sure you wipe it off because any amount of water you gets on it will rust the metal. I'm like,
And it's
That's
gone.
and it's like that's why you buy
Yeah.
the clear coat.
Yeah, but my moans about it is the fact that most of the body panels are never ever in the correct position. From all the pictures I've seen, they've all
Not-
been
Not only
Way
are they
out.
not in the
Notice
correct
that.
position, they're razor sharp. They're like the old computer cases that were punched metal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I got the hand scars from those.
My little brother used to run a boutique computer system builder. Buy a bunch of things on eBay off of Newegg and lease them out to schools and stuff. And all the cases were punched metal, so we were always cutting ourselves.
Yep. So
the company's medical insurance policy was 12 inches of duct tape a year. 'Cause, it's cheaper than Band-Aids.
Yeah.
Damn straight.
So we have a medicine chest at work. Obviously, you always want to have that stuff. And it is got everything in the universe in there. I even have Narcan in my desk for it. So we didn't want to leave it downstairs. Narcan, excuse me. Narcan. And the guy comes in to restock it once a month, and it's like $300 to $400 a time. That
All right.
stuff's... And that's
Imagine
just
if
to
you-
fill it.
Right? Imagine if you kept an EpiPen in there.
I know where the EpiPen is, yeah. But the problem with the EpiPen is they outdate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and those things are expensive.
Well, here they are. Yeah.
What's his name? Pharma Bro.
Pro.
And that.
We did it. Enemy
Yay, we did it! Ooh, actually did that pretty well.
You did a thing.
And another Lucari bites the dust. Lumari says regarding Zenkethi, they have these little bitty meat arms and then big robot arms to compensate. Yeah, yep.
Beta damage resistance. Boo.
Can't win everything.
Bad endeavor. Reward.
Get
There's
always
only crit.
get what you want.
I know.
I haven't opened my Endeavor rewards in forever. I keep boxes of them, and then when the new tunes get to 65, it's just like, here, open them all and get yourself everything you need.
No.
I'm generous to my new tunes. I suppose I should start a new tune. Oh, that's right. Frost and I were going to start new tunes. I'll have to get back to that. Did I actually pick up anything on that whole
I'm not even done on
adventure?
my main account. For my one dude. Three dudes.
Well, I went back thinking I had finished everything on my main tunes. That was not correct.
Uh-oh.
So I wound up doing King and Queen's Arc again on the newer tunes. I think this is my only tune now that's got everything done.
I haven't
I
done
could be wrong
everything.
about that one.
Haven't done like the last two story things.
Yeah, this one is... Oh, apparently...
Wait, no, I did the Terran one, so maybe I'm only one behind. But still.
I'm almost up to 1800 Zen.
Oh, good. Good. Laura says I'm going to wait for the next recruitment event before I start a new one. Well, Frost and I were talking about starting 2 new Klingon tunes and doing some tutorials for the Klingons. But we didn't want to start them during the event because, reasons.
No, I am back too, aren't I? Because there was the Klingon one and then like the old school one, I think. And the Terran one was before those.
Yeah, the new one is the Tholian
Dang
arc,
it.
and
Oh, I'm 3 behind. Yay.
and then the Terran arc before that, and the Klingons before that.
Yeah. The Terran one was where I think
You
I
got some
did
work
get.
to do there. But I'm going to tell you, unless you want to listen to the dialogue, jump into a
I
team because
know,
those
they're
things get
long.
long. Oh my god, they're
Yeah,
so long.
I did most of the Terran one, and I was like, okay, lengthy. I like the storytelling, but lengthy.
It is, but I will say the dialogue in the Terran one was really good.
I was excited. I was like, please bring Cisco. Please bring Cisco.
No, he won't do it.
I know.
I need Talon's
Christ.
crown.
Well, I need to get going because it is a work day and I haven't jumped in the shower yet, so I'm going to kick everybody off the team here. Then I'm going to go run and
Okay, that's
jump
your
into
day,
the
Mom?
shower for a while and go to work and suffer because, boy, do I hurt. I'm so glad they weren't doing that for
Ew,
real
work.
yesterday. It was good techniques. I'm going to have bruises tomorrow, but today, ouch.
Yeah.
Ouch. Anyway, everyone, thank you so much. We will be back tonight in 12 hours and 2 minutes to do repair 50,000 Hall of Teammates. If you haven't yet, pick up on everything else. Do events for those who haven't done their events yet. So in other words, same old. SSDD. So everyone, have a great day. And as we say here, are you ready, Ed?
Give me a sec.
Okay.
Yep.
Stay moopsome.
Moopsy.